Bray Wyatt plans for SmackDown. Randy Orton not return soon. Logan Paul FRIST action figure. Mandy Rose doubles down that Nikki Bella tribute wasn't on purpose. Sami Zayn never thought WWE fans would love Honorary Uce Gimmick so much.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Sohaib and you're watching Wrestling Fact.
First update. Logan Paul flexes his first WWE action figure. Logan Paul gave the fight of his life to Roman Reigns in their crown jewel bout. He was unable to defeat the tribal chief, but he earned the respect of fans and pro wrestlers alike thanks to his performance. The Maverick took to his Instagram and uploaded a few photos of his own action figure from Mattel. The figure will come with Paul's entrance gear, as well as swappable heads to give the figure the perfect expression to go viral. I got my own action figure. The WWE Logan Paul Ultimate Edition is now available for pre-order at MattelCreations.com. Paul Heyman also explained how WWE avoided another David Arquette situation with Logan Paul. Logan Paul could also be returning before WrestleMania 39. We will have to wait and see when Paul will return to WWE television. Are you happy for Logan Paul now? Sound off in the comments. Second update. Mandy Rose doubles down that Nikki Bella tribute wasn't on purpose. Mandy Rose's growth as a WWE superstar is well documented by now, as she has established herself as a top star in NXT. Rose is also known to pay respects to those who paved the way before her, but she didn't mean to do that for Nikki Bella last week. Rose successfully defended her NXT Women's title against Alba Fyre last week, and she wore ring gear that made fans believe she paid tribute to Nikki Bella as well. Rose made it clear that the tribute was not intentional. While speaking on Inside with Chris Van Vliet, the NXT Women's Champion doubled down on the tribute to Nikki Bella being unintentional. In fact, she expected the internet to go crazy with them comparing her to Nikki Bella. I had the outfit on. Backstage, obviously, we were all saying it. And I was like, okay, do I look way too much like Nikki right now? I'm definitely going to get ripped on the internet. But everyone was like, yeah, who cares? You're like, owing to her legacy, right? I was like, yeah, why not? So, yeah, and that's what happened. We knew the internet was going to go there. Rose also wants WWE to rehire Tino Sabatelli. We will have to wait and see what WWE has planned for the Toxic Attraction leader, as fans simply love seeing her every week. What's your take on this unintentional tribute? Sound off in the comments. Third update. Sami Zayn never thought WWE fans would love Honorary Uce Gimmick so much. Sami Zayn has over-delivered at everything he was handed in WWE for well over 8 years now and is now one of the most trusted stars in all of WWE. He can get almost any gimmick over, and that includes his current Honorary Uce character. In fact, even Zayn never thought his gimmick would become so popular. For many fans, Sami Zayn's current character is the best thing that WWE has right now. In fact, this is exactly what Jim Cornette feels as well, which also surprised Sami Zayn for a good reason. While speaking on After the Bell, Sami Zayn talked about his current character and how it did not really make much sense in the beginning. Zayn then added that he never thought WWE fans would love his gimmick so much. It's not something you predict ahead of time. It's not something that you want to see or would think would make sense. But in the execution, the concept is a bit strange. All the bloodline is a family, and here's this person who is clearly not family. The whole thing doesn't make sense on paper. but it's the perfect example of when things work in execution more than they do on paper. All the bloodline is a family, and here's this person who is clearly not family. I'm not entirely surprised at the success of the segments that we've done, but it has still exceeded my expectations. I knew it would be good, but I didn't think that fans would take to it the way they have. Sami Zayn will be competing as part of the bloodline as they take part in a War Games match at WWE Survivor Series on November 26th. We'll have to see whether Sami Zayn will get to shine in the match or not. Are you a Sami Zayn fan? Sound off in the comments. 4th update spoiler on WWE's plan for Bray Wyatt on SmackDown. WWE brought a lot of eyes to them when Bray Wyatt returned to the company. It seems that his situation with Louisiana Knight is only heating up, and it will continue this week. Sean Sapp reported a couple notes about WWE's plan for Bray Wyatt this week on SmackDown behind Fightful's paywall. LA Knight is going to continue selling his injuries from last week's brutal backstage attack. Also, they brought a couple Bray Wyatt masks to the show tonight. LA Knight was set to sell injuries from the Bray Wyatt attack on SmackDown pretty heavily. Several Bray Wyatt masks are being brought to the show. We'll have to see how everything turns out in the end. SmackDown should be an eventful show after Thanksgiving, because they'll need to draw interest after the big holiday. What's your take on this plan? Sound off in the comments. 5th update, WWE drops first Uncle Howdy merchandise. Bray Wyatt made his return during the Extreme Rules Premium Live event and completely shocked everyone in attendance. He has been a regular feature since then, and things have changed a lot since he introduced Uncle Howdy. In fact, WWE finally dropped some merchandise for Uncle Howdy. Uncle Howdy was introduced last month on Friday Night SmackDown. The character was last seen at WWE Crown Jewel on November 5th. Despite that, he has become a very popular character. WWE Shop has released a new Uncle Howdy t-shirt. The shirt features a Howdy face on the front with Bray Wyatt's red circle. "Revel in what you are" is written on the back. The mineral wash t-shirt is priced at $29.99. As for Bray Wyatt, he is currently feuding with Louisiana Knight, and WWE has some interesting plans for him on this week's SmackDown. We will have to wait and see how their feud will develop in the coming weeks. Do you like this t-shirt? 6th update. Randy Orton won't be returning to WWE anytime soon. Randy Orton remains one of the top superstars in WWE, but the Viper has been out of action for a significant period of time. Matt Riddle carried on in his absence, but now we have some new information about Orton's current status. According to Sean Sapp behind Fightful's paywall, Orton required a fusion on his lower back. This will keep him out of action for an extended period of time. While no return time frame was reported, the Viper's back situation is going to take a long time to get over. Randy Orton required a fusion in his lower back that would keep him out of action for an extended period of time. The surgery has already happened, though we don't know when. His wife had posted a picture of him around the operation, however. There were some in WWE that told us they'd be fortunate to have him back after such a long career and the significance of the injury. We've also heard from some in the company that says that when he was initially injured, Orton insisted he would eventually return. However, there are no creative plans in order for Randy Orton and no timetable for his return. Randy Orton has been out of action since May, but it was also reported that he's contracted through 2024, though we don't know if contract time could be added or frozen due to injury. We'll have to see what the future holds, but it wouldn't be a good idea to put any money on Randy Orton's Royal Rumble return at this rate. What's your take on the situation with Randy Orton? Sound off in the comments. Hope Randy Orton returns soon as possible. Thanks for watching. See you guys in my next video.